King Charles has celebrated his 76th birthday.
Gun salutes for the King turning 76. Who decided to spend it somewhere less regal.
But first, a very interesting report that's just dropped about the King not wanting to be dragged into Harry's row with the Home Office.
King Charles III's 76th birthday took a shocking turn when he suddenly collapsed during a public event. The incident, witnessed by stunned onlookers, has ignited rumors of hidden health struggles and the immense toll of royal responsibilities. Is there more to this story than meets the eye? And will Prince William step in to shoulder the burden? The royal family's future may depend on what happens next. King Charles III's fainting incident. King Charles III's 76th birthday, intended as a celebration of his steadfast dedication and enduring legacy, turned into a moment of concern when he reportedly fainted during a public event. The unexpected incident, witnessed by attendees, sparked widespread speculation and discussions about the physical toll of his relentless royal responsibilities. The episode occurred during a busy schedule of festivities, which included public appearances and events to mark the King's significant contributions. Among these was the launch of a food initiative aimed at addressing food insecurity across the United Kingdom. Witness accounts describe the moment as brief but alarming, with the King appearing unsteady before aides and medical staff quickly intervened to assist him. Although the exact cause of the fainting remains uncertain, it is widely attributed to exhaustion from a series of back-to-back commitments leading up to the celebration. In the weeks prior, Charles had taken part in numerous state and public engagements, showcasing his tireless dedication to his role. These included international visits and domestic initiatives, leaving little time for rest or recovery. Adding to the challenges of the day was the notable absence of Queen Camilla, who was recuperating from a chest infection. Her inability to attend left the King to navigate the extensive schedule on his own. Observers noted that the emotional and physical strain of leading such high-profile events without his usual partner might have contributed to the incident. Following the collapse, Buckingham Palace issued a reassuring statement emphasizing that the incident was minor and attributing it to a packed agenda. They confirmed that the King had resumed his duties shortly afterward and was in good health. Despite the official reassurance, the incident has reignited conversations about the intense demands placed on monarchs, particularly as they age. The fainting incident has prompted some to question whether King Charles should consider lightening his workload or delegating more responsibilities to younger royals, such as Prince William and Princess Catherine. As prominent figures within the monarchy, they represent a natural next step in supporting the King and maintaining the institution's stability. As the royal family moves forward, the incident underscores the importance of carefully managing the King's responsibilities to ensure both his well-being and the effective functioning of the monarchy. It also raises broader questions about the sustainability of such demanding roles for older leaders and the need for a balanced approach to public service. King Charles III's fainting episode may have been a brief scare, but it serves as an important reflection of the enduring demands placed on those in positions of great responsibility. It also offers a moment to appreciate the dedication of a monarch who continues to fulfill his duties with determination, even amidst the challenges of a high-pressure role. As King Charles faces mounting pressure from royal duties and personal health challenges, a surprising return by Prince Harry has reignited public interest in the royal family. Is his appearance a genuine attempt at healing family rifts, or is it a calculated move to reclaim his place within the monarchy? Prince Harry's surprise royal return. Prince Harry's recent surprise appearance at a high-profile royal event has sparked intense debate. Was his presence a genuine attempt at reconciliation with his family, or was it a carefully calculated move aimed at reclaiming a part of his royal legacy? The question surrounding his motives only adds to the already palpable tension that has surrounded the royal family in recent years. The royal family has often been at the center of public scrutiny, especially in recent years, following Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle's decision to step back from their royal duties in 2020. Their departure was a stunning move that shocked the public and caused a rift between them and the rest of the royal family. Their decision, coupled with various public interviews where Harry and Meghan voiced their grievances about royal life, further fueled a growing divide. The timing of his visit was notable. The event, which was already filled with its own controversies, became even more dramatic with Harry's arrival. Was this an attempt to heal wounds, or was it part of a broader narrative where Harry seeks to reassert his relevance within the royal fold as well as the public eye?
I don't think that we can ever have peace with my family unless the truth is out there.
The royal family's internal strife has been widely reported, particularly following the bombshell interviews with Oprah Winfrey in 2021, where Harry and Meghan made shocking allegations about the institution, including claims of racism and mistreatment. These interviews, along with Harry's memoir Spare, which revealed intimate and controversial details about his upbringing, deepened the rift. For many, Harry's surprise visit could be seen as a potential olive branch. The public nature of the visit suggests that Harry might have been seeking to show a more reconciliatory side to his family. This theory holds some weight given Harry's more recent statements in interviews and his apparent desire to rebuild relationships. His appearance at the royal event could have been a personal attempt to mend fences with relatives, especially with his father, King Charles III, and his brother, Prince William, with whom he has had strained relations. The public nature of the visit would have also demonstrated to the public that the royal family was not as divided as it appeared, at least on the surface. However, there is another perspective. Harry's visit may not have been entirely motivated by personal reconciliation. Given his recent endeavors in the media landscape, such as his Netflix deals and memoir, Harry is aware of the power of public perception. His re-entry into the royal spotlight could be seen as a strategic move to maintain his relevance in an environment where his public profile has been increasingly linked to his criticisms of the monarchy. Harry's appearance at the royal event might have been carefully planned to capitalize on the heightened media attention surrounding the event. It could have been designed to project an image of unity and family togetherness despite the tensions that have been publicly aired. By attending this event, Harry may have been trying to position himself as a more sympathetic figure, attempting to balance the perception of himself as both an advocate for reform and a member of the royal family. This move would undoubtedly keep him in the media spotlight while also giving him a platform to maintain his stance on issues like mental health, which he has championed. Prince Harry's surprise return to a royal event sparks speculation on whether it's a reconciliation attempt or a strategic move. Meanwhile, King Charles III juggles cancer treatment with his royal duties, adding strain to the family. Struggles behind the crown. King Charles III has long been in the public eye, and throughout his life he has carried the weight of royal duties with a sense of duty and dedication. However, as he ascended to the throne, a more personal struggle began to emerge: his ongoing health challenges. Reports have suggested that King Charles has been facing health issues, including a battle with cancer, while simultaneously fulfilling his royal responsibilities. This complex balancing act between his health and his duty to the monarchy has added another layer to the already demanding life of a reigning monarch. Buckingham Palace has announced that King Charles III has been diagnosed with cancer.
We've received breaking news from Buckingham Palace, which has announced that the King has been diagnosed with cancer.
During a recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement, further tests revealed cancer. The King has started regular treatments and has been advised by doctors to postpone public duties during this period.
Charles has spent much of his life preparing for the role of king, inheriting a legacy of service and responsibility that spans generations. His dedication to public service has been unwavering, often placing the needs of the nation above his own. However, with the added burden of his health challenges, particularly the ongoing battle with cancer, his ability to balance his personal well-being with his royal obligations has become increasingly difficult. The monarchy is not a job that can easily be set aside, and the expectations placed on the king are immense. The royal family is expected to remain a symbol of stability and continuity for the nation, regardless of the personal struggles of its members. King Charles has made clear his commitment to this duty, but the strain of managing both his health and the demands of the crown has raised questions about how long he can maintain this balance. While meeting community members outside the town hall, King Charles paused to shake hands and chat. When asked about his health amid ongoing cancer treatment, he responded briefly, assuring the public that he is doing well and continuing with his treatment despite the challenges. King Charles has reportedly faced bouts of fatigue and discomfort, symptoms often associated with his health condition. His public appearances, though still frequent, have at times seemed more measured, and there are whispers that the king's health is affecting his ability to fully engage in all the ceremonial and diplomatic roles that come with his position. Yet despite this, he continues to fulfill his royal responsibilities, making appearances at events and meetings, traveling abroad for diplomatic missions, and overseeing the work of various charities and foundations. This tireless dedication to his role highlights the deep sense of duty that has defined Charles's reign. What makes the situation even more challenging is that the king is one of many in the royal family who has faced health struggles. His mother, Queen Elizabeth II, experienced her own health challenges during her later years, and the public witnessed the gradual toll that age and illness took on her. Now, Charles is dealing with similar pressures, but with the added weight of the throne. The expectations on him to carry out his role without interruption are immense, and the balance between his health and his duties has undoubtedly become a delicate tightrope walk. Despite his personal struggles, King Charles III remains determined to lead with the same commitment that he displayed during his years as Prince of Wales. His advocacy for environmental issues, climate change, and social causes continues, and he remains active in his charity work. His health challenges, however, have added a layer of complexity to his public image. The king's battle with cancer, though kept relatively private, is a reminder that even the most powerful figures are not immune to the same struggles that ordinary people face. The monarch's health has significant implications for the royal family and the British people. The monarchy's stability is often tied to the health and longevity of the monarch, and with King Charles's age and reported health issues, there is an increased focus on what lies ahead. While it is uncertain how his health will impact his reign in the years to come, it is clear that the king's struggles are interwoven with his commitment to the throne. Amid King Charles III's battle with cancer and the royal family's public rifts, is the monarchy's unity in danger of unraveling? Can the crown survive the growing personal tensions, or is this the beginning of the end for the institution's traditional stability? Family fractures in the spotlight. The royal family, long regarded as a symbol of unity, tradition, and stability, has recently been under intense inspection, with its internal fractures becoming more visible to the public. The personal struggles and strained dynamics among key members of the royal family have increasingly influenced how they are perceived, both by the British public and the international media. These tensions, which were once closely guarded within the palace walls, are now exposed for all to see, leaving many to wonder how they will impact the monarchy's stability in the long run. The most notable rift within the royal family in recent years has been between Prince Harry, his wife, Meghan Markle, and the rest of the royal household. The couple's departure, often referred to as Megxit, was portrayed as a bid for independence and a desire to escape the pressure and scrutiny of royal life. However, it also exposed deep divisions within the family, with Harry and Meghan publicly criticizing the monarchy, particularly their treatment by certain family members and the institution itself. During her pregnancy, concerns arose about the security and title for her child, alongside troubling conversations about how dark his skin might be. She recalls discussing with Harry how the baby's potential skin tone could impact their lives, raising difficult questions about race within the royal family. The public fallout from Harry and Meghan's departure was not limited to their relationship with the royal family. It also raised questions about the future of the monarchy itself. Their allegations of racism within the royal family and their claims of neglect and emotional distress reverberated throughout the world, further straining the family's image. In contrast, the rest of the royal family, led by Queen Elizabeth II, was seen as having distanced itself from the couple, at least publicly. However, the tensions within the royal family are not limited to just Harry and Meghan's departure. The relationships between other members of the family, including King Charles III and Prince William, have also been fraught with strain. Harry's relationship with his brother William, once described as close, has reportedly deteriorated since his departure from royal duties. The brothers' differing views on the monarchy and their roles within it have played out in public, with William reportedly feeling betrayed by Harry's actions. The impact of these personal rifts cannot be understated, as they have not only affected family dynamics but also public perception of the monarchy. The public is not just watching a family struggle, they are witnessing a shift in how the monarchy is perceived in the modern era, with its traditional, unspoken unity challenged by personal disputes that play out in the media. These personal struggles have brought to light questions about the future of the monarchy. The royal family, which once appeared to be a cohesive institution built on loyalty and duty, now seems divided. As the older generation, led by Queen Elizabeth II, ages and the younger generation, particularly Harry and William, show signs of growing apart. Many wonder what this means for the stability of the monarchy moving forward. Will the royal family be able to adapt to a changing world where the public demands greater transparency and accountability, or will internal fractures continue to undermine its role? The relationship between Kate and Camilla has been strained, with tensions evident during the Queen's funeral. While Princess Charlotte teared up, she also smiled at the crowds, bringing some light to the day. However, a sibling squabble between George and Charlotte led to Camilla scolding them, highlighting ongoing tensions. The royal family's unity is in question as King Charles III faces health issues and strained relationships, notably with Harry, Meghan, and Camilla. Will the monarchy survive these challenges? Love, duty, and scandal. Prince Charles's personal relationships with Diana, Princess of Wales, and Camilla, Queen Consort, have been subjects of intense public interest and scrutiny for decades. These relationships, marked by love, conflict, and controversy, have played a significant role in shaping both his personal life and the public perception of the British royal family. The contrasting dynamics of his marriage to Diana and his long-standing connection with Camilla reveal much about the challenges and complexities of royal life, as well as the deeply personal and emotional toll they took on Charles. Charles's marriage to Diana in 1981 was initially seen as a fairy tale, with the young couple quickly becoming the darlings of the British public. Diana, a beautiful and charismatic figure, was adored by the nation, while Charles was seen as the embodiment of royal duty and tradition. However, behind the scenes, the relationship was troubled. Charles had always been in love with Camilla Parker Bowles, whom he met in the early 1970s before his marriage to Diana. Although Charles and Camilla's relationship was never officially acknowledged at the time, it was widely known that their bond was a central point of contention throughout his marriage to Diana. The pressures of royal life, combined with Charles's continued affection for Camilla, strained his marriage to Diana. Over time, Diana began to feel increasingly isolated and betrayed as she grappled with Charles's emotional attachment to another woman. Their marriage became fraught with tension, and both parties reportedly sought comfort elsewhere. Diana, known for her own emotional struggles, had extramarital affairs, while Charles remained close to Camilla, further damaging their relationship. The public nature of the marriage's decline only intensified the media frenzy. Diana's interviews, most famously her 1999 BBC Panorama interview, exposed the dysfunctionality of her relationship with Charles, where she famously stated, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded."
Do you think Mrs. Parker Bowles was a factor in the breakdown of your marriage?
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
The public sympathy was overwhelmingly on Diana's side, with many viewing Charles as the villain in the story. His relationship with Camilla, which had been kept out of the spotlight, became a source of scandal. After Diana's tragic death in 1997, Charles's relationship with Camilla began to evolve more publicly. Over the following years, the two grew closer, and their bond became more apparent. However, their relationship was not without controversy. Camilla, who had been vilified as the other woman in the breakdown of Charles and Diana's marriage, faced intense scrutiny from the public. Camilla was initially seen as an unsuitable match for Charles due to her past relationships, which clashed with the royal ideal of a virginal bride. Despite this, Charles remained steadfast in his commitment to Camilla, and in 2005 they married in a civil ceremony. The marriage was a turning point for Charles as he finally openly embraced the woman he had loved for decades, even though their union had once been seen as one of the primary sources of pain in his earlier life. Camilla's role in the royal family has evolved significantly since their marriage. Initially, she was viewed with skepticism by many who continued to remember her as the cause of Charles and Diana's troubled marriage. Over time, however, Camilla's public image has improved. Her charitable work and dignified approach to royal life have helped her gain acceptance. While she will never fully be embraced by all, particularly Diana's supporters, Camilla has become an integral part of the royal family, and her relationship with Charles has undoubtedly been a source of stability for him. Prince Charles's personal relationships with Diana and Camilla have been deeply intertwined with his public life and have had a lasting impact on the British monarchy. His marriage to Diana was marked by immense personal and public turmoil, while his connection to Camilla, though long kept in the shadows, has ultimately become one of the most enduring and defining aspects of his personal life. As Charles transitions into his role as king, his relationships with both women will undoubtedly remain a significant part of his legacy. The complex dynamics between love, duty, and public perception continue to shape how he is viewed by both the British public and the world. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates on the royal family and all things trending. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.